Every great city in the world were built by men who intentionally built wealth for their generation. There are many parents that also left quite formidable wealth for their children. But what did they do? They squandered it because they don't know how to make it. They don't know how to sustain it. They don't know how to keep it. They don't know how to, transfigure it. And they don't know how to transgenerate it to those who are coming behind. And so, if you do not want to fall in that line, then you have to watch this video to the very end. If you look at the story of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, these are the core examples we can use. Abraham was called out of his father's house, and God told him, he said, what? I'm going to make you a great, nation, and your people are not going to be numbered. But here is the catch. There must be something that you are doing to build the wealth. And that was where the wealth generated from. Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Adejumo David. And if you are just coming across my channel for the first time, I am a Christian teacher. I talk the scripture, I teach the scripture, and I live the scripture. If you like what I'm doing, I would like you to subscribe to this channel and also like this video so that it can be recommended to a vast number of people. Thank you so much and God bless you. So let's quickly dive into what we have today. Let's do a close examination of Abraham's life. Let's see how he built his wealth. And let me tell you something. This is what many people have been missing for so long. This is what many of our parents missed, and that is why many of us are struggling because they did not understand what wealth is about. Many people think wealth is just about, you making one form of money at a time. But we've seen many people who built wealth, who gathered wealth, but their children, when they grew up, they do not even value the wealth. An example is the story of the prodigal son. The prodigal son took the father's wealth and go to a far country to squander it. So we can say that there are many parents that also left quite formidable wealth for their children. But what did they do? They squandered it because they don't know how to make it. They don't know how to sustain it. They don't know how to keep it. They don't know how to, transfigure it. And they don't know how to transgenerate it to those who are coming behind. So if you do not want to fall in that line, then you have to watch this video to the very end. Now, here is what is missing in today's world, and that is that we learn business but we do not know how to hand it over to our children. Here's the mistake many of our parents made. You see, they sent us to school, they sent us to primary school, secondary, and they spent quite a lot of money, but you know what, they will never want us to do what they are doing. And that is where wealth is built. It is you transferring what you're doing to your children so that they can build on it. Now, they send us to school. We have more knowledge than them. We have more exposure than them. But you know what? They think that we have to work for someone in one office somewhere. They do not know that what they are doing can be a global business. And that is why I am making this video, so that you will not make such mistake. Now, let's take, for example, someone who is a good bricklayer. Then he has been doing the bricklaying job, and what he does is, doing it manually, just going from one place to another, and they are calling the person. But when this person sends his or her child to school and the child learns about bricklaying, professional way of doing it, the child can transform that job, just like the way Abraham was a shepherd and Isaac was a shepherd. So when it goes to Jacob's turn, God taught him how to mist the color of a cow and all the sheep. And that is what we call innovative mind. And that is in every one of us, especially in this generation. So don't make the same mistake that our parents made. And what are the mistakes they made? They sent us to school to go and study another thing that is different entirely from what they used to build us. They used to sponsor us to school. For example, there are many businesses that are still triumphing for years, for decades, and the owner, the founder of this business, they are no more. But you know what? The children picked the business, they reformed it, they transformed it, and they made it what? A global business. So there is no business that's not going to go global. And this is where many of us are missing it, is that we think we are just going to make the wealth once. But let me tell you something. True wealth is built gradually. God told Abraham, he said, Abraham, you are not going to be able to number the number of your children. But you know what? Abraham was able to number his children before he died. But let me tell you something, because what God said was global, was something that would be transgenerational, that came to pass. And now you cannot even number all the children of Israel. And that is why I am telling you that what God is starting with you is not just for you. It is for your generation. And when your children are growing up, start grooming them into it. And if there is anyone that has another passion apart from what you're doing, tell the child that you must invest in my business. Because this is what I use to train you to school. I use it to feed you. So you develop this business, make it global, so that anytime you fail in what you're doing, you have something to fall back to. Just like Joseph became a prime minister, he left his fatherland, become a politician. And what happened at the end? All the children of Israel, they became slaves. But when they get out of slavery, they went back to being a farmer. They began to rear sheep. They began to plant, because that was the foundation. That was where the wealth came from. So there is something that your family must be known for. So you need to discover that, so that you do not let your children face the same problem that you face. If this video bless you, I would like you to like it. I would like you to put a comment down there, and I would like you to subscribe to this page.